They're bearding a little bit on the front of the hive. Hope that means they're not still. Hope that doesn't mean they're still crowded. As you can see, I've got the bottom board open. So they shouldn't be hot, but they have been out in the sun all day. It's just now, the shade's just now getting to them. You've seen a lot of bees coming and going in that direction. Hadn't bush hogged over there, so there may be some blackberries or something like that there. I don't know. Not a whole lot of activity, but some. I don't see a whole lot of activity past this right here, so I think I'm gonna start right here. No, just some bees. Looks like I got a couple of bars that are trying to warp on me. Whew, there's a lot of bees on that one. But still no comb. Okay, there's comb. First comb I've seen so far. And that is on number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. That's on bar 20. Doesn't look like they're getting ahead of themselves. So, hive beetle. Alright, I'm going to try to do this a little different this time. That way I don't have 15,000 freaking beetle or bees climbing out. Oh, look at them. Oh, they are just all over that one. What are they doing? They're just kind of sitting there with their heads in it. Are they putting nectar in? Looks like all that's nectar. I can't tell though. Looking through this screen, that's one of the bad things about getting older. Your eyes don't work as good, and then you try to look through a veil too. Looks like they're trying to put up nectar in that one. And they must not be nearly as hot because they're not trying to crawl out all over the place like they were last time. I'm hoping this one goes a lot smoother and a lot faster. Whew, there's number 19. That one's pretty heavy. Looks like they're trying to fill that one with nectar. They started capping a few little honey cells. Ooh, they're starting to cap some honey up there. Nope, there's some brood. Well, they're brooding back to number 20. Or 19 anyway. There it goes. Alright, there's a drone. I don't see the queen yet. There's a big black one, but I think that's a drone. I don't see the queen. Get some of these crushed bees out of here. If I even need that. They're not acting like they're... That's kind of weird. Look at the way that's got a hole in it. That's weird. Still haven't seen the queen. Scrape off some crushed bees here. I see drone. That's all just regular old capped brood right there. They're not even finished building the comb yet. These bees do like to populate. I don't know what's going on right there. They're all piled up on something. And then there's that weird hole. That's kind of weird. I had never seen that. I don't know if somebody can tell me what they're doing there. There's a drone. I don't see the queen. That could be on her right there, though. I don't know. Ooh, that one's a little bit cross-combed there, and I think that's attached to the other side, too. Oops, smashed one. Cover up that, if there's an alert pheromone on that one, so try to cover that up. There. Ooh, that one is real heavy. Oh, look at all the drone brood. There's another one of those holes. That's just weird. What are they doing? Lots of drone brood. What are they doing with all the drone brood? Man, I smashed more than I thought I did. Uh-oh. Looks like I pulled off a piece of comb there that was on the wall. They can have it. Get off. Go on. Ooh, what is that? Is that a wasp? That wasn't a wasp. That was a big, something big. Almost looked like a oversized bee. That was weird. What did... Okay, I guess that's a drone. Go. I don't think that one's stuck on this side anyway, and I know it's not stuck on that side because it's not even a full bar. Are you stuck on my hive tool there for me? Thought I fixed that the other day. regular old brood. There's a drone. Man, I crushed a lot of bees last time. I didn't realize that either. That piece of comb could go to the bees. Well, so much for that. What is that? Did you hear that? Was that a drone? It was big. Hope it wasn't the queen leaving. Lots of brood. Honey on the top. Whew, lots of brood on that one. A few drones. Still haven't seen the queen. There's something looked like what was buzzing around. Looks like a drone. Okay. Another crushed bee that I crushed last time. Ooh, all that's hatched out. That's new. That's back on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they're hatching out all the way to 15 now. See some drone. Don't see the queen. Still. Maybe she's up front starting a trip back to the back, laying. Can hope. It's not terribly hot out here today. It's actually a nice day. I'm a little warm in this jacket, but other than that, it's not. There went another drone. Sound like a big old bumblebee. Sound like another drone. I don't know why the drones are taking off out of here. Still hadn't seen the queen. All this is hatched out. Most of it has anyway. So that's probably a bunch of young bees right there. that's just wax. There's no honey in that. See some bees with pollen on them. A lot of broods hatched out. Bees falling. There she is. Right there's the queen. Still the marked queen. She's still chugging away. She's doing a heck of a job. I'll guarantee you that. She's really putting out the brood, and I think have 3 or 4 times more bees than I had when I started. So she was on 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. She was on 12. Okay. Which is alright. Man, I crushed a lot of bees last time. I knew that was going to be a pain the way they were all climbing out, but part of that was my problem. Part of it was they were hot. They're not crawling out near like they were last time. Most of that's already hatched out. I see a couple of larvae, like maybe she's laying back in that one. This one's light. There's not much in this one. A few capped cells or some capped honey on the top. It's like they're putting capped honey all along the top of most of the bars, but they're not like filling whole bars with, or whole comb with honey, or whole bars with honeycomb or whatever, because most of the honey I've seen is on the very top of the bar, very top of the comb, whatever you want to call it. Whew, this one's getting heavy. This one's there. She's laying back in this one. A lot of drone cups. See, that side there is drone, and then this side over here is regular worker. There's a lot of drones in this hive, though. I can see several drones on each bar. Well, they're not crawling out like they were last time at all. That one's nearly all brood. See, that can't, I mean, look at the honey. That's not very thick though, see, because you got that piece of foundation that I put in there, so that can't be very thick where they're putting that honey. They can't even have fully deep or a full depth cell on those. But they must not be nearly as hot. I think that's probably what the main deal with them last time was, is they were just so hot. Number 8. And the same thing. A lot of hatched out brood. Luckily, I haven't seen it. Oops. There it is. There's my first queen cell. That may be why they're putting up so many drones, as they're trying to split. Look at that. Yep, that is definitely a queen cell. I don't know if they're gonna try to supersede her or if she's wanting to swarm. They've got plenty of room. They're probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars that they haven't even started on yet, so they're not crowded. She's doing a bang up job, so I don't know what would be the problem with her. Okay, well, that queen cell on 8, I'll have to remember that. I need to come back in a couple of days and check on that. I might have to, I may have to try to do a split with it though. That's why I'm not pinching it off right now. I would like to do a split. I've got a hive over there that's just got some straggler bees, like maybe a couple of hundred straggler bees in it, and I don't want to. So basically, for all intents and purposes, it's empty. But now, see, a lot of this is already hatched out. Some of it's looks like it's been. I see some larvae. My eyes are not good enough to see eggs, so I don't know if there's any eggs in here or not. I'm assuming there are since I see larvae. But I thought that was bees I was hearing. That's a jet. It scared me. I thought, man, they're fixing to just run me off. But so far, these, knock on wood, have been a really docile hive. They every now and then I'll get 3 or 4 buzzing around me like they're angry that I'm here, but a little smoke and they usually go away, and I don't have to worry about them much anymore. Alright, number 6. Ooh, that one's kind of heavy, so I must be laying back in that. I don't know, sure does feel a lot heavier than the brood I'm seeing in it. Maybe it's just not capped off yet. Maybe it's just a lot of brood that's in the process of getting to the point where it needs to be capped. Come on. There. Number 5. That one's getting pretty full of brood right there. Still don't know. I can't see. I mean, those look. Don't those cups look really shallow, or is that just me? Is that the stuff they use to fill the cups when they have babies in them? I don't know. All I know is that so far they're doing good. All the queens are doing a good job, and several. When I got up front last time was when they started kind of acting like they didn't want me in it, so I think that was a lot of the guard bees. This one's kind of heavy. Feels heavy with brood, but it's not real. Maybe she's not laying like they think she should now. Maybe that's why they're going to try to supersede her or something. I can take her, if I can take her and do a split, put her in the other hive and leave. Maybe I need to see if I can get that, see if there's an egg in there, because I'd hate to split it and there not be an egg in that. Okay, well, let's see here. The cup was on 8. Okay, I'll wait and see if I'll wait till I get ready to button it up, and I'll scoot those down, check that one, and then come back to finish buttoning it up. I wish my eyes were better. Thought about wearing some reading glasses while I'm out here doing this, but to me those don't look very deep. They don't look near deep enough for actual larvae and stuff. But is that just the stuff that they put up in there? Those definitely don't look very deep, but there's something in them. So okay, now they're gonna get in the way. Okay. Well, at least I don't have the mess of bees in here like I did last time. Like I said, I think, well, part of it was I messed up. I had too many openings for them to crawl out. If that means they're trying to get ready to swarm or what. Okay, that worked. Oh, get! I just got one caught in there. Get out of there. Oh, you really want to get smashed, ain't you? There. Last one. Then I'm going to check and see if there's an egg in that, or any royal jelly in that queen cell. See, that looks shallow to me, but like I said, that may be. No, I guess they're. Okay. So it was in 8. See if I can slide these all down. This is the one with the queen cell. I need to see if if there's any egg or royal jelly in that. Let's see if I can get this. I see royal jelly. I don't see a larva, but I do see, if I'm not mistaken, I do see royal jelly. So it looks like they are either preparing to supersede or preparing to swarm. So how do I know the difference? Question. If they want to swarm, I can do a split, take the original queen, let her, put her in her and some other bees, a few more bars in the other hive over there. And but if they're wanting to supersede, if I do that, is there a reason that they're wanting to supersede? She's supposed to be this year's queen, a new queen. I got her in a package in April. This is June 20-something, 26th, June 26th. No. Yeah. So, would that be, what would be if I did a split with taking the original queen, and they were wanting to supersede her, and there's something wrong with her, she's petering out, not producing or whatever like she should. Am I going to make a weak hive out of the other hive by keeping her in that one? But only have one queen cell. Another problem is if I do a split and something happens and this queen cell doesn't raise, or for some reason they kill her when she's born, then what am I stuck? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so she was on, I believe it was 19. So there's my conundrum, or however you pronounce that. My problem. Me being new and not knowing what I'm doing. Is that, what are the chances of me doing a successful split and having it all work out right? Okay, there it goes. There. Well, that didn't work out. All right. There. Buttoned up. know if you can see all that activity, but with the shadow, the dark trees in the background, and the bees still being in the sun, you can really see them coming and going. I mean, they're trying to figure out which direction they're coming from and going to, and I see some going off in that direction. I see some going off in the other direction, and I think these are probably the only colony of domestic, I guess call them, domestic bees in the area. All the other bees would be what you would call wild bees, I guess, from colonies, wild colonies or whatever. So there's plenty of foraging for them. As far as I can tell, they're still getting nectar from somewhere. I'm gonna go check on that queen cell and see if they're trying to swarm on me, or if maybe the queen that they've got is slacking off and they're trying to supersede her. Didn't look like she was doing too bad. She was doing really good at first, but right now she may be slacking off. They may be wanting to supersede her. But I don't know if I've seen that much activity. Of course, I'm not usually out here this early in the day. I usually wait until the shadow gets to the hive so they're not so hot and maybe temperamental. But the shadow will be there in an hour or so. Okay, this is going to be the shortest inspection in history because I don't really want to do a full inspection. I just want to check on that queen cell that I found the other day, and see how it looks. Okay. If I can see it real well through the window, I'll be, no, that ain't gonna, oh my goodness. Look at the bees. Look at all the bees. Okay. Well, there is what I'm dealing with. Lots of bees. Well, okay. It looks like the beginning of a new one. I could have sworn it was on 8. Or was it on 9? I don't remember. I really don't now. Should have went back and reviewed the video. It looks like the beginning of a new one. Last time I think the queen was on like 19 or something, way on down the other side. So well, I don't know if they've chewed that off or not. It doesn't look as big as it was before, but I don't know, maybe they've changed their mind. I don't know. I got a few of them that are not happy with me. I'm gonna check number 9 just to be on the safe side. I think it was 8. I really do. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna check 9 and I'm gonna check 7. There had to be a reason I was thinking 8. Boy, there's 3 or 4 of them there who don't like me being in here. That's quite possibly the beginning of another one, but it's not the one I saw. It's more like a drone cell. Okay, let's go back and check number 7. Keep those all for store. Number 8 is the one I thought it was on. But maybe I was mistaken. Oh, it looked like a big old drone just flew out of there. Big old black body. Well, okay, that's number 7. So either they've changed their mind, or I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody that's watching the video can help me try to figure out what happened to the queen cell that I saw. So, oh, they don't like me being here. Go on.